President Trump is back at the White House this morning following his trip to Davos, Switzerland. Greenland and Trump's Board of Peace took center stage at the World Economic Forum, as we've shown you this week. And now we're seeing a growing rift with our northern neighbor. Mr. Trump posting this to social media, withdrawing an invite for Canada to join his Board of Peace. It follows a war of words, so to speak, between him and Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney. CBS News correspondent Natalie Brand joins us from the White House with more on this angle of the day's news. Natalie, good morning. It really has been an eventful week thanks to all the headlines out of Davos. So where do the big things stand, this Board of Peace and the U.S. position over Greenland?
Yeah, good morning, Errol. We have this withdrawal of an invitation to Canada and new frustration directed toward the Prime Minister Mark Carney following Carney's speech at Davos, which generated a lot of headlines because in it he said that there is a rupture in the world order. He said that the rules-based order is fading. He did not reference President Trump by name, but talked about some of his policies, tariffs, for instance. He also talked about unpredictability. President Trump, in his own speech the following day, said Canada should be grateful, saying it lives because of the United States. Well, Mark Carney took issue with that, disputed it in another speech yesterday, and said Canada thrives because it's Canadian. But as you noted, Errol, it was really the focus on Greenland that took center stage after President Trump announced the framework for a future deal on Greenland. We still don't have specifics, but he did give more details about when this deal could be finalized. Take a listen.
Greenland's going very well. It's in negotiation. We'll have something in 2 weeks. There's a good spirit to get something done, and we have to have a strong freedom. We have to have the ability to do exactly what we want to do.
The president also again emphasized that his Golden Dome missile defense system is part of the negotiations here, and that at least part of it could be built on Greenland, Errol.
And Natalie, President Trump, we understand, is now suing J.P. Morgan Chase and its CEO, Jamie Dimon, for $5 billion. What's happening there?
Yeah, the president earlier had previewed that he could be taking this action to sue J.P. Morgan Chase after the bank debanked him following the January 6th Capitol attack back in 2021. This new suit, which was filed in Florida, alleged that Mr. Trump's accounts that year had been closed for, quote, political and social motivations. Now, J.P. Morgan Chase calls the suit meritless and saying they close accounts that create legal or regulatory risk. Errol.
All right, Natalie, thank you very much.